Hello, Leo. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this month of August. This is going to be your August monthly read. So we're going to just jump right in. We're going to start talking about things that could be affecting you in the month of August. And happy birthday. Welcome to Leo season. We're going to have Leo season all the way through the majority of August. So let's jump in and let's find out what's going on. I'm going to use the wild reflections for you, Leo. Let me give this a couple shuffles through. And Leo can be your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. Maybe Leo is your Venus or your Mars placement. Anywhere you have Leo in your chart and you feel like watching, this might have a message for you. And just remember, you never have to make a tarot reading fit. If it's not yours, you'll know, and you can always back out and come back another time. I do a weekly uploads for the signs. So this is the month of August for the sign of Leo. Celtic cross spread. Let's just jump in and find out a little bit of information from the recent past for the sign of Leo. What is the energy that represented the recent past for Leo? It could be a week ago, a month ago, maybe it was the beginning of summer for you, Leo. What do we have to share with Leo? Past energy. In the past, it's the King of Cups. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. It's the royalty card for water energy. The King is the master, masculine energy, but it represents Scorpio, fixed water. What is the current energy? It's too many. Let's just get one for your current energy for the sign of Leo. The Star. Beautiful. What is challenging that energy for you, Leo? What is challenging the Star for the sign of Leo? Strength. Now that's your energy. Interesting. And then what's on your mind? What is on your mind, Leo, in August? What is on your mind? The World. All right. Major arcanas, big time, and it's big ones too. So that's like a changing of the season for you, a beginning of something new, the ending of something old. What is in your subconscious? Maybe you're not even aware of it. It's another major arcana. It's the Fool. It's a desire to want to start over, start fresh, begin again, taking chances, taking risks. What is in your future? Leo, what is in your future? The Hanged Man, another major arcana. Wow. All right, so that is Pisces energy, and that is just a sense of surrender. I'm going to turn these face down, but I'll tell you, the external energy is what we're looking for first. Something that affects you, but it's not you. Your internal energy, this is your energy here, your hopes and your fears, and then your final outcome. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. This has to do with marriage, relationships, your home. It's very creative. It's very celebratory. It is kind of finally getting dialed into what your passions and your energies are all about. It's 11/11, so it could have to do with your soulmate. Maybe wanting to be with your soulmate or wanting to make a commitment with your soulmate, like get married. Interesting. That's the bottom of the deck there. And so jumping back to your past, it's the King of Cups. As I said, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, somebody that has Scorpio in their chart. They have a really big influence. Or this is you in this fixed water energy. So it's your fixed emotions. Basically, you could have been saying, this is how I feel. You're not going to change my mind. I'm set in my ways as far as this is what I believe. You're not going to change me. I'm already at this point in life. I'm mature. I've come a long way. It's taken me a while to get to this frame of mind, how I feel about things. I'm very calm and cool and collected, and I know what I'm dealing with as far as my life is concerned. And you can either join me and be at peace with me, but if you don't bring peace, you're going to need to go. And in your current energy is the star. So beautiful. This is about hope and healing. This is about you, Leo, really knowing that there is this heavenly opening for you, that you feel blessed, you feel rejuvenated. There is an archangel usually present in this card, and it is such a heavenly and earth-based energy. There's like shuffling of earth energy and heavenly energy. It's very celestial. It represents or is attributed to the sign of Aquarius. So it is air energy coming through in the star, but it is such a blessed energy. And this can be your star rising, like you're becoming famous, you're becoming well known for something that you've done or you do in a good way. It has to do with also maybe you're becoming famous, or you are involved in healing and hope for others. So really standing in your strength there. And that is the challenge, is your energy, strength energy, taming your ego. So because this is showing up as a challenge, it feels like you're having a little bit of a struggle to tame your ego. You're having a little bit of a struggle to keep your temper in place, to not let your lion roar. So you might have, in your challenge, you might be feeling more so in the month of August that it's harder and harder for you to temper your strong opinions and your strong will. You know, Leo, you are a fixed sign. You're fixed fire. So every now and again, it's going to feel like your fire is ramping up. And it says that this is what the challenge is that you're really, it's like a really big fight within yourself to be strong and to keep that kind of tampered down. On your mind is that ending. There's an ending. There's the completion of a cycle. Something significant has, the door has closed and a new door is opening. A new world is presenting itself. And this is on your mind, big time. You're thinking about what this means for you, what you're going to do with that new beginning, what you're going to do about the old part of your life, because we don't just always close the door cleanly. A lot of times there is attachments and things that we still have to deal with if we want to kind of clear up our path before we go building something new. The world is not as easy as it sounds, but it is hopeful. And again, that star energy is coming through, that we're going to build and grow and turn into something new. We just got to deal with stuff from the past sometimes too. So that hope and healing is good. But keeping your temper down, your ego in check, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for you. Under the surface, what you might not be fully aware of is the energy of you literally just wanting to kick off your heels and go skipping down the path without having to think about consequences and what could happen if you did that. So whatever actions or thoughts that you're thinking or that you're trying to do, there could be like this, I just want to, it's like a wild abandon. I just want to go skipping down the path. I don't want to think about what shoes I have on. I don't want to think about anything. I just want to go do it. I just want to be free to have whatever I want and not think about the risks. The Fool is a major arcana attributed to the sign of Aries, which is your fire cousin. And it is really like leader energy. It's also not even a number, it's a 0. So it's the energy that was present before we even inhabited our physical bodies. So it's inspiration in spirit. And it is you feeling under the surface, and you might not even be fully aware of you just wanting to be free. I just want to cut the ties, cut the chains. I just want to get let loose. You might have been feeling like you've been a lion in a cage, like in a zoo, where you're trapped up and you want to be set free. As you move into the future, though, it feels like you have a little bit of a different, maybe it's a more mature kind of attitude, but the Hanged Man is I'm not going to go running off and start a new life. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to hang out, literally the Hanged Man. I'm going to maybe even put myself into an inversion, or get on an inversion table, or get myself into a headstand. That's physically literal. Or it's just metaphorical, that you need to really think of things from a different angle. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with as far as the old versus the new, you just know that it's best for everyone if you were to take a small time out and shift your perspective somehow, for you to be able to look at all of the things that have happened and honestly evaluate them from a fresh mind, with a fresh perspective, and to be able to see the good and the bad and the risks and what needs healed and what was in the past versus what's in the future, and surrender to it. To surrender and release expectations and release your attachments. The Hanged Man is the opportunity for us to hang upside down and have an epiphany, because we're thinking of things from an open mind and an open heart. And the Hanged Man is attributed to the sign of Pisces. So if you've got Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with a Pisces, could be very significant there. The external influence over you, it's the 10 of Pentacles. And this is family energy. This is family legacy energy. This is an inheritance coming your way that is affecting you externally. Somebody in your family is realizing that, they've reached a certain place of life, and they're handing over the family business. They're handing down this knowledge, this information. It's like they're imparting you with, now it's your turn. Now you're the leader. Now you're the one in charge. And we're going to give you startup money. We're going to give you all the expertise that you need. But it is something solid, like money, pentacles, or it is passing down of, like I said, an inheritance or a significant chunk of money, so that you are able to be okay, Leo, as you move into your future. Your internal energy is the Sun. Now, this is your energy. Both of your major arcanas have shown up in your reading, and this is very profound and very awesome for your birthday season. Your energy, no matter what is happening, good or bad, old or new, you're such an optimist. It's like a forever optimist, that no matter what life throws at you, the Sun, always seeing the positive side. Hanged Man, maybe that's what's helping you to keep this energy alive. Sun energy, to be so full of the energy of the Sun. Leo, your ruling planet, quote unquote, is the Sun. This is your energy. This is what gives you, and everybody else for that matter, light and growth and that positivity and the ability to see things from the glass half full versus half empty. So when people have that negative Nancy vibe, you walk in the room and you're like, but have you thought of it like this? So you're always the one to lift the mood, to walk in the room, and people, they want to rise to meet you because you hold such a high level. The Sun, so beautiful. I'm so, wow. Your hopes and fears, let's look at that. It's the Page of Wands. So it's kind of immature energy. The Page of Wands is they're always bringing messages. They're always open to ideas. They are curious. Pages are generally just, they're not really mature as far as implementing ideas, but they're looking into things and they're open to things. And the page is, it can actually be a child in your life, but this is showing up in your hopes and your fears. So there is an immature or a childlike quality of interested, open-minded to passionate pursuits. Maybe there is a new relationship that you're interested in, or a new person that you're interested in, or a new job. Page of Wands is very much that curiosity that kind of inspires you to want to look into things. And if this is in your hopes and your fears. So you might very well want to do that, but then you're also afraid of that interestedness, that I don't necessarily want to like get myself into something that I'm not ready for. So that could be why it could be a fear. And let's look at your final outcome for the month of August. Oh my gosh, beautiful. It's the High Priestess. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's water energy. It is the energy of the internal knowledge and information. It's trusting yourself. Leo, if you've doubted yourself at all, this is the reminder to you that for one thing, I mean, you're all over the place in this reading, and there's all that hope and that healing for you. I love that. And this is She Who Knows. This is very feminine energy. This is just a reminder, and it's like an acknowledgement that in the month of August, Leo, you're going to remember who you are, and you're going to remind yourself that you already know. You already have those gut instincts and that internal knowing about whatever it is that you're facing, whatever it is that you're going through. You bring such a healing vibe to the environment, and you know, almost like you have an uncanny knowing of what people are thinking. If someone's trying to take a left turn and you are trying to stay straight, you're going to know that maybe those people aren't for you, that there is the path you're on and you know the way to go, and you're trusting yourself. This is so beautiful. I have the Moonology cards here for Oracle cards, and they're just a little bit different than the tarot. They have just a very simple message, but it can be very profound as well. So this is Yasmin Boland's Moonology cards. We're going to do just one more shuffle. All right, Leo, let's find out what an Oracle card message is for the month of August for you. It's the new moon in Capricorn energy. Your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. I love that, especially with your external energy being 10 of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you've worked for in your life, or it's family legacy energy coming your way, you know, it's not because you just sit there with your hands out. You've earned it. You are worth it, and you deserve it. And trust yourself. Believe in yourself. This is your reading, Leo. Please remember that I'm on TikTok and on YouTube, and your likes and your follows, your subscribes and your shares are very appreciated, and I love your comments. And I wish you very happy birthday season again. Be blessed and be well. We'll see you next time.